quick now, brown cow.
Pre-show.
I don't know, what's that one thing you say?
Lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
Yeah, that like gets everything. That gets everything.
Yeah.
Like
the lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
Burritos. We're talking with burritos. Burritos. We're talking with burritos. Burritos.
Okay, everybody, this is Talking with Burritos. I am Jerry, JJ Wayne Graham, along with
Christopher the Rupel.
And today's episode is all about Starman, or Starmen, or Star Women.
Star people.
Star people. Let's say basically visitors from outer space. Okay? And for this episode, we went to some references. The movies we like to reference in this episode are Starman, the what was that?
1984?
I would say 84, yeah. Movie with Jeff Bridges. And also The Man Who Fell to Earth with David Bowie. And then that other film that I did not watch.
Earth Girls Are Easy?
That one?
Yeah.
Or Under the Skin.
Yeah.
So
I didn't get a chance to watch Under the Skin
one with
either.
Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. So maybe I'll check that out later and then just include it somehow. But I was supposed to watch that too.
Wasn't that?
Because I was going to do that to keep me awake. If I would have did that, I would have been asleep, but I wouldn't have gotten anything done because I went on I went to that computer. That's what I've been doing. I've been thinking, how can I solve this problem? So I was able to solve it. So that's cool. Yeah, we do reference those movies. So if you are really curious about what the hell we're talking about, for the most part, go to Starman or The Man Who Fell to Earth. Those are going to be the two main references. But, they also have other films. So maybe we'll address those in like next week's episode. Make it like a series or something, because you totally could. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Because you think about visitors from outer space, you have the single visitor, but then you have like the cocoon visitors. It's like the inhabitants, and then you have the
body snatchers.
Yeah, like the aggressors. It's like who just like want to get some shit started. Like, hey, you guys are here. We want you out so that we can proclaim this earth as our own and all of your resources, which is actually water. Or that other thing. Remember like that one movie?
They don't want water. They're allergic to it.
No.
Science.
Oh, science. Yeah, that's true. Oh, see, we could totally just go to science because we've been wanting to talk about that for a bit. So maybe that is one. But so you have that, you got the aggressors, and then we could totally do that. There's a lot more.
Oh yeah, there's so many aliens.
That you can do.
You can even go into like TV shows and stuff with their alien episodes. Because South Park has aliens and how the world works. Alf.
Oh my goodness, Alf. Yeah.
Hey, what can I get a cat around here?
Yeah.
I don't know how Alf sounded.
Something like that.
Didn't he have a Brooklyn accent?
Yeah, something like a Brooklyn accent.
I just want you to know I really like your Tanner family.
Yeah.
They were the Tanners.
I love me some Alf. Like that one time he's all kidnapped.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Someone came to get him. Yeah. And that was pretty touchy. Like you never thought that Alf could touch you in such a way. But when he was kidnapped, and they thought that
the actors hated working on that show.
Why?
Because the whole house was like rigged with like holes and stuff for the puppet people.
Oh yeah.
So it's like we'd have to be careful when walking.
It's just a hazard. Careful when walking. Okay, you guys. First, let's start off with Starman. I love the Starman.
It was really good.
There was something about that movie. I don't know. It's just, what is it about that film that you liked?
I love Jeff Bridges' portrayal of an alien.
Yes,
a being from another planet. His mannerisms are very odd, but really fucking like how he portrayed an alien was really cool.
Yeah, I'll say they're very mechanic. Kind of.
And I watched it on Amazon Prime, and you get X-ray, so it gives you like IMDb facts on the side and stuff, and who's the actor right now on screen. And
as it's going along,
it's going along, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. And I really like that, yeah.
It's called X-ray.
It's called X-ray. Yeah,
interesting.
It's IMDb. It gives you like IMDb random facts and stuff.
Yeah,
like who's on screen at the moment. You can be like, oh, so that's who's that, because that really helped me with Cloud Atlas, knowing who was who at the moment.
Yeah,
because everybody was constantly changing. Yeah,
yeah, that was all screwy.
Yeah, I really liked Cloud Atlas. Oh,
yeah, Cloud Atlas was awesome.
But I digress. But like Jeff Bridges studied birds ornithology.
Oh yes, okay. Oh, that's
get into the head of the role.
Yeah,
and get his mannerisms from birds. Actually,
that would explain the cocking of the head a lot, because he was always looking around, very with quick movements, just looking around, just unsteady, just looking around, always looking around, moving his head. Yeah. That was it. It was that. Because it just, I guess that portrayed some type of like deep curiosity about the world around him. So I guess with that bird mannerism, it's just because they always seem like they're
always observing, always looking around. They're always just twitch.
Yeah, man. When he came to Earth, my thing is, okay, that was cool. I like him when he was here, when he was forming. Yeah. But I was thinking...
Oh, that was such a weird thing. It? Like, it looked very much like the thing.
The morphing, yeah. Like, because if you guys haven't seen it, he's like an energy force in the beginning when he first arrives to Earth. But then he scans... a DNA, a strand of hair, right? Yeah. To get the DNA off of it. And so then he forms himself into it. And so he kind of...
Turns into a creepy, like... A little ugly baby
weird
thing,
ugly
and then,
baby thing
starts growing
right in front of what's her name Jenny. That was her name. I don't have the actress's name, but
I don't remember.
Yeah,
but I liked her a lot in this too.
Oh man, she was freaking good. She was so great, but she looked good in that first thing.
The little t-shirt and panties.
Yeah, it's something about t-shirt and panties, man.
Right.
There's something wow. So sexy about that, in that scene. But see, she sat there during that whole morphing scene, and I wrote down, I'm like, you have my permission to faint. Like,
right.
You would think that she would have fainted then, because that's a sight. But she faints afterwards
when he chose to be Jeff Bridges.
Yeah. I would have fainted before that, because that was freaking creepy. And he was doing it in front of her.
I know.
That was just
very reminiscent of the thing with the transformation. Honestly,
yeah.
It even said, like, on the side that this was a reference to the thing.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I need to get that X-ray thing. That's
it's on Amazon. Man. It's on Amazon's Prime details.
I don't have that.
You're gonna get it. Your fucking daughter's going to school. You can get it for cheap-ish. Or free, I don't remember.
No, it's like 52.
52 is not a bad price.
It's not a bad price at all.
What's today? The 21st?
21st, I believe.
Okay.
Is it still $79?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so. Because I just remembered the 21st is when I get renewed from my Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm renewed today.
So yours is, okay, gotcha.
But we got paid, so it's okay.
Yeah, sweet. I know, right?
Perfect timing.
I was asking someone else, like, do we get paid today? Just don't pay attention to that a lot. I need to, because they could be robbing me.
Right.
But I don't know. Shit, I don't look at that damn account. But, okay. And so, if you guys haven't seen Starman is basically a man comes to Earth, or a being comes to Earth. What is he looking for? No, he gets lost.
It's because he's looking. They send the probe. They send the.
He's an observer,
the
right?
Voyager 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's sending the message of peace to everybody in the world.
Yeah. So they sent out a scout.
I also sent out. There was another little fun fact there that the song wasn't supposed to be "Can't Get No Satisfaction." The song they actually put on the probe was "Johnny Be Good."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 Huh.
Right?
And then it just changed up. Why did they change it?
I don't know. Maybe they just couldn't get the rights.
Yeah. So he comes to Earth.
Back to the Future was using it at the time.
But he gets lost. He gets separated, right? Or does he just crash?
He kind of just crashes.
Yeah, he crashes.
Because what's it called? The Air Force is like trying to shoot him down.
Is that what happened to him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And so he crashes to Earth, and he finds his way to this lady's Jenny's house.
Yeah, she was the closest house because they're in Minnesota.
Yeah, and he kind of abducts her, quote unquote.
Right.
Because I don't understand her, because she thought she jumps in the car.
Yeah.
He wasn't really threatening her. She just kind of assumed that, hey, and Oh, that scene freaked me out because he pull it. Why did he pull his gun like that?
I don't know.
Like I was trying to see if he saw that somewhere on television or something, but
because he saw, what's it called, the video. The
he was
footage.
shooting when he was practicing. Yeah, and he was pointing. Yeah, he did the quick draw. He was doing like the, I'll pull my gun out and shoot these bottles real quick.
Yeah, because he doesn't know
his
any better,
accuracy. Yeah, he didn't know any better. So that action made her assume that he was going to kidnap or kill her if she didn't comply. But he was just as gentle as as a fawn, for the most part.
Scene when he dropped the bullets from the gun and said, "I mean you no harm." That's when I think the movie started getting really good at that point.
Oh, okay.
It was that little development right there that really...
Which one was that?
It was like maybe 40 minutes into the movie.
Was that in the hotel room?
No, it was before the hotel. It was before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do remember that scene. I was just trying to pinpoint it.
It's before the hotel.
But it was after the restaurant?
It was after... No, after the restaurant. After the gas station.
Somewhere in between. Oh, the gas station.
After the gas station.
There you go. Okay, now I see it. Yeah. Because he's just steadily trying to get away from him, but he was just... end up in places. It's like, okay, yeah, here's your note that you tried to leave on there.
Right.
Like
and he took it.
It wasn't that he was just like, oh, I'm taking this to pocket it because I don't want you to tell anyone. No, he was just curious. Yeah. He was just wanted to ask her, what does this mean? So her little efforts to escape were foiled once again. But
he did thumbs up and then he learned the flip off.
The flip off, yeah. They
all
did to
up yours, pal.
But I don't know, and it's kind of cool because it's one of those type of road trips where it wasn't, really contrived. They kind of like grew together along that road trip.
Because they had to.
Yeah, they basically had to stick together. But she tried to ditch him though in that restaurant.
Yeah,
she was gonna bail. Really, she was hailed.
But she saw him, cure the deer.
Yeah,
heal the deer
because he has powers and everything. But
he's got those weird marbles that do stuff.
Yeah, those little marbles.
Those seem kind of weird, but, whatever.
But who cares, I guess.
Right.
And the glowing hand of justice, of healing or something.
I think he used a marble on it.
Yeah, but the other hand, because he summons the whatever energy from the marble, but, his hand glowed red, and then that's when he put it, because then the other one was like blue.
Yeah,
he would do blue as well, and that's when he was trying to summon up some energy from somewhere else too, maybe like that truck. He did that with the truck. Did it turn red? I'm not sure, but he has like supernatural powers and stuff too.
He's got balls.
They go on the run. People are after them because NASA or was it NASA or the Space Force?
Not NATO.
Homeland Security?
Not Homeland Security.
Yeah, because that was not a thing back then.
No, it wasn't NATO. I don't even remember what NATO is.
CIA or something. Like they always are. They're after him, trying to look for him. And
want a fucking alien autopsy bullshit.
Basically, yeah. X-Files type stuff. You got this other agency. We were reaching out to them.
Trying to be peaceful, and you want to do this.
Yeah, and we always come as the aggressors. We just want to capture him, and so we can study it, So that's why we're doomed. If anything ever happens, because we're too damn nosy.
It's like, what if this person needs to go back, and if he doesn't come back, they're gonna blow us up?
Exactly, straight up. That's like basically we're keeping them as a hostage in their eyes. It's like they can assume that they're going to harm him or harm us, and so then next thing you know, they send like a fleet of whatever to destroy Earth.
Yeah. They send the Martians from Mars Attacks to attack us.
Martian. That was a good movie too. But okay, and so I got some things I was thinking about with this. I'll keep going off mic. You think like directional. Fucking move your face around. I was like, like I'm talking into dead air. Okay. Yeah. I was talking. You were talking about the mannerisms and stuff, and I was looking at certain things mannerism, like, he turn his head first and then his body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like boots before pants. I don't know why I said that, because she was rushing out of the door. She puts her boots on.
Yeah, she put her boots on and then
and then she just grabbed her pants.
That was weird.
Yeah, right?
Who does that?
Like, who the fuck does that? Like, just put on your damn pants and you hop out as you're trying to put on your boots.
You're putting your shoes on before your pants.
Yeah, or I'm just going to put on my shoes and bail and without pants. But
was this Sigourney Weaver from Alien?
Yeah, how you doing? That's another nice scene too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to think. I love me some Sigourney Weaver. Some kind of Martian. And so my thing is, okay, I have this theory. I want to see if I'm gonna bounce it off of you, if you believe the same thing. Okay, that scene in the truck, the first time they make love. Okay, they're making love, right?
That was creepy.
That was fucking creepy. It was just weird.
And then the part when he's like, "You have a part of me now."
Yeah. Okay, that's what I want to reference.
Creepy.
I gave you a baby. I was thinking Mary and Joseph.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was thinking,
or just
like God and Joseph.
Conception, yeah.
Immaculate Conception, because no one's gonna know who this guy's father is except she is. But he's an alien. But yet, part of him was made from
God was an alien,
an eternal soul, like an outer, like something else, because he just materialized. He just made this. He constructed this out of these cells and stuff, out of just like whatever powers that he has. He was able to summon up, and so he impregnated her, and just they were like in hay, right?
Yeah.
They're like
they were on the train.
They were on the train, but there was like a hay bale or something.
Was there?
I don't know, but it seemed like very like had like a religious context or something, because it's like, I gave you a baby. It's like, you're an alien from outer, like they were saying something like alien from outer space gives this woman a baby, and maybe, I don't know. You could totally
It could have just been the xenomorph.
No, what's this? How's he more?
The alien.
Oh yeah. Oh, the little thing of it. I gave you a baby. There you go. It's gonna eat you from the inside out. I don't know, but for some reason I was thinking Mary and Joseph, and they're like on a quest to reach a certain place. It's just that scene right there, and it was night and stars in the sky and stuff, and he was like, "I gave you a baby," and it was all creepy.
It was
like
I remember. It's
if
pretty.
You don't want it, I can destroy it, right, or something. Yeah.
I don't know. I just remember from after the gas station to about there.
Yeah.
That was the best part of the movie, and then like those book endings are the weirdest, like most awkward scenes.
Okay, which ones?
Like,
the
whole beginning part where like it felt really slow.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, when it finally picked up, it got really good. But then after the sex scene, it just got weird.
This just got bad.
It felt just weird.
It was kind of weird. Just that so sexy. I think it's just because that scene just left you in a poor state of mind. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, it's like,
was that sex? I don't know what it was.
This is a PG movie, man.
Yeah, right? It's like, I want to know how.
She can't have a baby. She says it like throughout the thing of like, oh, I can't have a baby.
Yeah, but he heals her insides because he got that magic stick. Yeah, been sitting on that one, bro.
You were sitting on that one. You really, you thought about it for a second too, didn't you?
I really did.
That's
the magic stick, bro.
I'm done. Deuces. That's magic dick is where I draw the line.
So okay, got that one right. That was a good movie. That's an all-around good film. You guys go check that one out. Seriously, it's an adorable film. But another one which is totally different. Did you were you able to watch it?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, the man who came to Earth. Okay. Well, I chose this one because it was I had concocted this whole Starman story a while ago, and in it I wanted to discuss like these visitors who've come to Earth, and so another one of those, once Bowie died, I was thinking, oh, the man who came to Earth,
who fell to Earth,
who fell to Earth. It's like, wow, yeah, I haven't seen that one in a bit, and so I put that on, and because that was total opposite of what I just watched. This one's like all lovey-dovey, and everything was kind of like just very filmatically,
I mean, it was honestly a movie made by John Carpenter so he could keep making movies in Hollywood. That's what he said in an interview.
Oh, for Starman?
Yeah, because after the failure of The Thing, he had to put something out that would be more appeasing to people.
Wow. Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I liked it, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's good, but it feels like...
Who was the man who directed The Man Who Came to Earth?
I do not know.
Okay, I'll put that in later.
Yeah. I can look it up.
All right.
I can be Adam on this.
I know, man. I was listening to Nami. I was just like, damn, I miss Adam. Because, like, we were like, what was that thing? And in the background, as we're discussing, trying to figure it out, Adam's like, and he'll just blurt out, it was this. It's like, oh, shit, thanks, man. You know, he had us on point. We don't have that point person, man.
Nicholas Roeg.
Oh, what else did he do?
I'm looking that up actually right now as we speak.
Because that is curious.
Don't Look Now. I don't know if you've ever seen that one. The Witches. Do you remember that movie?
No, I don't.
You don't? It's a spooky kid movie. So like,
Oh. The Witches of Eastwick? Barbara Streisand?
Not that one.
Oh, no, wasn't it Barbara? What's her name? Bette Midler.
Bette Midler, yeah. Yeah, I don't recognize that.
All right, well.
The Mask of the Red Death. Fahrenheit 451, apparently.
The old one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Casino Royale. The original 1967 one.
Okay. Wow. See, I know nothing about this director. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with just some thoughts about it. I don't know. I don't know why I wrote down small time creepy, but it's this one was very artistic, as like the other one was.
I was about to say, looking
like,
at the director's work, I can understand that. Like, Don't Look Now is a really creepy thriller. If you haven't seen it, it's really good.
Okay, because did he use the jump cuts a lot to because I wanted to. Okay, so The Man Who Comes to Earth, David Bowie plays an alien, right? Who comes to Earth basically he's trying to build. He comes to Earth, but he has the resources to survive on Earth using, I think, like some metal.
He uses marbles.
Yeah, not marbles, but he uses like metal that he comes to Earth with, and he's able to sell that metal because it's like a very valuable stone or metal or something. So he basically starts pawning off these rings that he has. Says his, from his wife. That's what he tells people. Oh, I have this ring and stuff. And so basically, this guy he goes to this contractor, this businessman. He says, I want you to do this. And he gives him these plans for this water system, because that's what he wants to. He wants to cultivate. He wants to store waters because his planet is dying, So he comes to Earth to try to basically build up a storage system so he can store water and then get back to his planet and save his family. Because he has family up there. So he basically knows Earth. And so he comes here and he becomes like a tycoon of some sorts. He's living amongst us and he's doing these different things. And so it kind of reminded me of like a maybe not Bram Stoker's Dracula or Interview with the Vampire, where they live amongst us, but they choose a person a host, a human host, somebody to help them with their earthly affairs. Yeah. And so he had this like lawyer guy, this very business type guy. And this guy stayed with them for like the duration of it. He was like, do this, do that. And everything that he did was right. And so he was able to build this huge company, off of technologies too. And so he started, his thing is like, because they have these, I don't know, they have on this planet, this technology, whereas he brought it to Earth, kind of like our Polaroid. The instant picture, he would go through and then once you take out your film, you would see images on it because he was able to bring that technology to us. And so from that, he was able to build this company, and then he was able to build these different machines and stuff and have them built by engineers to help. No, you're probably you're good to help create these water systems, the water efficient refineries, refineries. I wouldn't say refineries, but like water fashion systems. And so he was able to do that, you know, because he just basically do this, do that, and then they would do it. And he just basically, he would hang out in the cuddy, just doing whatever he does, just being just very creepily, really.
Y'all.
He would stay out of the limelight, you know. He was like basically the behind the scenes man. Yeah. No one knew who it was. They thought the face of this company was this other guy. But so he's doing this. Okay, so he has this little secret company. No one knows him, so it adds to some mystery to who this character is. And he's doing some shady things within the business world, or some things within the business world that are alarming other, let's say, stockholders and other rival businesses or corporations. And so he's doing this stuff in secrecy. Well, you know, he has his alternate agenda. So he goes down to New Mexico, whatever. He's doing all this stuff, and then it comes down to the fact that, okay, he's here on Earth. Somebody finds out. He reveals himself because he's just like a vampire. For some odd reason, when I was watching this film, he seemed like more like a vampire-ish figure to me, because he would have humans enacting his wishes, like during daylight hours, or you know, because he just didn't want to go talk to the public. He didn't want to deal with anyone. He just, here, you do this, I'm gonna make you a lot of money. He makes this guy a lot of money and stuff, and that's how he sold it. I can make you a lot of money. And because the opening scene, like when he actually goes to New York, he comes to New York with nothing, and he goes to this man and says, I can make you a lot of money. He gives him these plans. He said, you need to read them over now. He's like, this guy trying to brush from out businessman type language. Yeah, I'll come look. These are very interesting. I'll look at them later. I'll read over. No, I'm gonna need you to read it now. You know, it gives it an ultimatum. After that, boom, 30 years later, 10-something years later, you know, they have this multi-million-dollar company and stuff. This guy's. So I don't know why he just didn't leave then, but I guess he was still building, trying to get technology to build this spaceship so he can return home, right? And so he's doing this stuff, and so then he takes on a lover, a woman, because he knew his stuff was in his identity was in his secrecy was being questioned by outside sources, like, who is this person? And, you know, they start dipping, you know, into his business, and so he takes on a lover, this like little naive made from like in New Mexico, and that's where he landed. Okay, think about New Mexico. He lands there. That's where he landed. So he takes on this maid in this hotel, and so she's like just a naive, like, small time girl, and so he takes her on.
Made in Manhattan.
Yeah, or made in New Mexico. Shit. he takes her on, and basically he's just, you know, he has sex with her and stuff like that, kind of human sex. Weird, but
aliens having human sex is weird.
But not actually. The human sex was alright, but this dude, I don't know. It's something about this film. Well, he takes her on, and so then he has these relationships, and then Rip Torn comes in. He's a professor who's like, "Oh, this technology I've been telling these people about for years." Da 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 da. And this man does it, and so he goes to work for them. They hire him to help him, like to help the alien Jonathan, they call him. To help the alien build his ship, because he needed a little bit more provisions on his ship to get it up in the air and stuff. So he asked this dude to come in and consult with him. And so after that, Rip Torn he's kind of freaky about, like, I'm curious.
Rip Torn was in this.
Yeah, I'm curious about this character, and he is a wild ass character. First of all, this one of the opening scenes when you actually meet Rip Torn in this, he's a college professor, right, who is just dirty, right? He's having sex with 18-year-olds, the college students, you know, telling him, go hold down Central, boy.
I was going to say, Rip Torn, when he goes through a performance, he goes in.
Oh my goodness, yes. If you looked at the man, but it was him, but with the touch of this director, he had something with these jump cuts that were just this opening scene with, it was like this torrent, like really sex scene of sorts, you know, with this young college co-ed girl, but yet it was juxtaposed with David Bowie sitting in a restaurant and eating sushi and watching this stage play, you know, and this is a lot of doom, 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 like Japanese drums, doom, 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 doom. And then he just keeps up the doom, 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 doom. And then these people are having sex, and it's like, ha, 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 they're doing all this stuff. And Rip Torn's like, ah, and it was,
oh, face, oh.
Yeah, magnificent scene, though. Oh, my good, fucking cat.
He hears you're talking about Rip
Go!
Torn. He loves Rip Torn.
And so,
Rip Torn's cool.
Yeah, I know, right? And so, man, it's just certain scenes in this movie. But so, he comes to Earth and he wants to leave and stuff. But then it comes to a time when they don't let him leave,
yeah.
Because now he has other people interested. And so these people started using shady methods where they start knocking off people, They started knocking off like the guy that he hired and stuff to run his company and anyone else involved. They started knocking him off because he's doing things that they don't want him to do.
You mean whacking off? Or?
Whacking off, knocking off. They knock off, whack off. Oh, whack off. It's whatever. They knock him off. Yeah.
I don't think knocking off is a
yes, it
way
is
for killing.
Yes, it is. They knock him off. Yes.
I don't think that
whatever.
is.
Okay, so they start doing this thing because he's trying to, fly off the earth. Stop, man. He's trying to get away. And so, but yet they. It happens to the point where they keep his ass on Earth. They confine him because they stop him because they start killing off everybody around him. So he basically goes into hiding because they want him for some odd reason because he still holds the majority. The knowledge to the company is still all his and stuff. So whatever. But let's go into it's a great film though. Seriously, but if you really want, this is like, I don't know if this director is French or something, but it really gives you a sense of like a French New Wave. That's what I thought about it. I was like, this is totally like French New Wave or something, or like early Warholish 60s type movie where everything goes, man. You talking about they had dicks, they had tits, they had everything. They had everything in this film, but they held no bars. You had naked David Bowie and girl. They had some beautiful, iconic scenes in this movie. So I think if people actually watch it, it is. But yet, after a while, it shows you how much you slowly see how the alien is just his time on Earth is coming to an end, and you saw this in
he's British.
Oh, just British? Well, It's still British, too. It's still, they have the same, type of touch to their films over there, as far as, like, I don't know. It was just some of those scenes were very poetic and very artistic. It's a very artistic movie. Unlike Starman, it was basically, it was a film. This was a Hollywood movie. The other one, this is the art piece, in my opinion, because... and then you would see scenes. He would just have some beautiful scenes. It's like, because then he would flip back to these scenes on David Bowie's planet. He would have these, or the alien's planet, where he would have these visions of his family, and they're like these pale-faced creatures. And at first, you see them walking through a meadow or grass, and then all of a sudden it transforms to just a pure desert, and they have oxygen. They have sacks on their backs. Basically it's water filtration.
Sorry, when you said sacks on their backs, I thought it's saxophones.
Oh, it is like water systems. That they're hooked up to because that's that's apparently a source of life. That's what they need to survive.
Yeah.
And so, but they're very creepy, and he keeps flipping back to these scenes, and they're just very eerie when he does it. And you can see. And then the one scene that's really trippy is like they have when he reveals himself to the young lady, because he's saying, I have to go, and she's like, I want you to stay. She's very hooked on him now. He takes off all his stuff and he shows his alien form, and she's just like freaking out and stuff. And it's this time where she's like laying in bed, and he starts thinking about his wife, right, and how they have sex, and it's like so weird. This director was able to, because they're all slimy and it's like blue light and they're kind of green glowing, and it's like, what the hell is this? But so it's like very just trippy, man. And this girl like kind of goes into bed, she's thinking, she's like feeling on him, she like reaches she's thinking like, oh, I can deal with this, because she really loves him, right? She's thinking I can deal with this. She reaches down like, And then she flips out the fucking lid again. She started running out butt ass naked outside because she reaches down. There's nothing down there. so I don't know.
I don't know. It's nothing down there.
So basically,
like cow udder tits.
I know. Yeah, I don't. They didn't show you, but
udder dicks.
But maybe like a few or something. But she fucking.
It's a boob. It's just a boob.
She flips her fucking lid, dude. And she hauls it, man. She was just like out, butt ass naked. So I don't know, but if you ever have the chance to look at this movie,
I'm thinking about an alien race that has boobs on their crotches and then like their genitals on their chest.
That'd be disgusting. That'd be weird. Yeah, so you say they would have the female genitalia on the chest like holes?
Yeah, two. So the men have like two and two dicks coming out, but they have a single breast where their crotch is, and that's like they still feed their children on their crotch instead. But it's a breast still, though.
That is so ugly. I'm trying to picture it. Just looks nasty.
Aliens are not supposed to be pretty.
I guess so. He wasn't pretty either.
The best aliens are never pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, think of a pretty alien.
That's
a
true.
Good pretty alien.
Yeah.
And
Small wonder.
Wait, I thought she was a robot.
She wasn't an alien.
She was a robot.
They're rock from the sun.
Yeah, they were.
Those aliens.
They're pretty aliens.
They were pretty dope. I love those aliens. So, no, seriously, good, you guys. I think this is an avant-garde piece of just beautiful artwork. I thought it was just a beautiful piece of work right there because he was able to do a lot of things with image and with direction, and editing, and it was perfect. And then a lot of it was a huge. It felt like a soundtrack too. He had like all kinds of music in there, and it was there were scores, and there were actually just like modern songs But sometimes to a point where it's like, dude, did you just play every song you had, every song that you thought about? Because every little scene had like a song to it. Somebody driving.
Okay, this isn't fucking God, what's the movie with all those songs that felt like just music videos? The one you like,
Sucker Punch.
Yeah, it's not Sucker Punch,
but it's not Sucker Punch. But damn well they did have a lot of songs in this one. So nowadays if you couldn't get away with that because there's a lot of money riding on that one right there. You would have to pay a lot of money to get all of those songs.
Scott Pilgrim had a lot of songs.
That's true.
They had a lot.
A lot of those were like just like independent bands and stuff. Yeah. So it was a little cheaper, but you try to go for some of these iconic. No, but I have to think I have to put it into the context. They were, this movie was made in 1970s, right? 60s, I think.
Yeah, 76.
76? Oh, okay. So it's around that time that music was probably cheap.
I was about to say.
I was thinking about the music now.
If there's any Korean Clearwater, that's always cheap.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. They actually had a feud with their manager. He sold their music rights for real dirt cheap, and that's why you hear Creedence Clearwater in so many movies and stuff.
Oh, really?
It's because
you can just get that.
Yeah, for real cheap. Yeah.
That's messed up.
Right?
Like, hey, they sold it. I'm sorry, I can't do nothing for you. You're a great band, but cost.
And then like they're broken up and shit, but the lead singer has his own band and he'll sometimes try to play Creedence, but he got sued for playing his own music.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. So they can't tour or anything?
I think, but I'm not 100%. Like I think he sued back, but he doesn't care, he'll just play his own music because it's his music that he wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a dick move if you try to stop someone from performing their own music. Like, exactly. Come on. I can understand you have the rights. Go ahead. Do what you can with it. But I'm still going to sing my songs because they are mine. I came up with them myself. You didn't. You just bought them, you jackasses. But the film was just totally... It was a lot trippy, made me feel uneasy at times where I was just kind of watching it. I was like, oh shit, I got to pause this because this isn't getting downright raunchy. It's like, cause I'm like, my kids, anybody coming in here? Because they would think I'd be watching something else, man. Like one of the old-timey porns. But no, it wasn't. But damn, it was good. It was like they say it's one of those, and Bowie had a great performance, but Rip Torn, great performances throughout this film. And seriously, check that one out. If you haven't done it yet, or if you haven't in a while, check it out now, because start thinking about how we're doing film today and how, like, 'cause back then in those days, I was talking with Matt about this earlier. I mean, yesterday, they took chances and stuff. And this guy, there's a lot of him just taking a chance, putting certain things out there, certain imagery. And it's like, what the hell is that? You question it, but it's like, wow, something beautiful about this image and the way he did it. And even that weird torrent sex scene where it's like he is having sex with an undergrad, and this girl actually says, oh, and she has his penis in her hand. She's like looking at it. And like massaging, she's like, you don't look anything like my father. Oh my goodness. I was like freaking out. And then another girl says it too. And I guess that's like a underlying, like, nod to like, I guess girls sometimes, girls who are abused go for the older man, in their lives to replace their father. So it's a Freudian thing. And so it's just like, what? It's just so trippy because it was just like, he looked nothing like my father. But she said it in context of him and how he looks and she wasn't like, but yet she was staring at his penis when she was doing it. Like, but yet she just meant him, his overall physique, because, he likes to.
You don't look anything like my father.
Yeah.
He's straining the eyes.
He wasn't looking at
your cock. I'm looking at your one eye.
That'd be weird. I don't know. That'd be creepy. That would have added a little bit more creep to that scene. So, but man, they have some great things to do. Seriously, if you don't.
I'm thinking about the boy from last night because I kept on thinking of because I thought the little boy would pull out his porcelain penis.
The porcelain penis.
Like he'd have a little inch one and be like, because like
what if he just ran
she has a set of rules that she has to follow, and like the last thing is a kiss goodnight, and every night I was like, now kiss me in the genitals now, kiss my porcelain piece pee,
lower. That's just fine.
You have a little 1 inch.
She's like, ow, my eye.
Something poked me.
What was that? Get out of here. He gets all mad and starts to. It happens. I was nervous. The doll starts on the fucking Pinocchio doll. I wish I was a real boy.
Told me. No, I said that a couple times. I'm a real boy.
Scamper on the wooden floor.
The old creepy.
Did he walk?
Well, I can't give that away.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, all right, we're going back to The Man Who Fell to Earth.
Yeah.
So go out, check this film. This very, very new wave. Okay, and so from this, I was able to concoct some stories, some actually food for thought. Okay, you guys, because this is the part where I take things from movies where I think way too much about it.
David Bowie is Jesus.
I was thinking about, how do you tell somebody goodbye? Think about that last scene in Starman. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you say, if you had an alien friend, if you had that friend, how do you say goodbye to that friend?
I'll be right here.
That was a dope one. I like that. What about the cocoon one when they left? What did they do? Steve Gutenberg. I can't remember that scene.
That one, honestly.
How do you say goodbye to an alien? Like, the alien that you loved. How do you say goodbye? How do you say goodbye to someone you love, though? You know what I'm saying? Do you say goodbye or do you not say goodbye?
You hug them until they can.
So you don't say anything. You don't make it a verbal.
Yeah, you try to keep it down. You gotta be like, don't go. Don't go.
That's verbal then.
Don't go.
Like, I don't know. Because, like, he just walks off, and it's just kind of like, huh. Because he asked him, how do you say goodbye? He says, I love you, right?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know.
What is love?
What is love? Yeah, he asked that a while ago. Yeah, because he says, I love you, because that's supposed to, like, cap off their relationship. Like, this is truly love. It wasn't just a one-night stand in the back of a bus. Or like, no, it was a mobile home, right? No.
It was,
No, they were on the train for that one.
Yeah,
the mobile home he put her on.
Yeah.
When she was like...
Yeah, she was out cold.
Hurt.
She was she was nearly dead.
Yeah. So...
That was Starman for everybody.
So, but he was not like... But you have to think of like, he's somebody who was like unaccustomed to our customs or anything. So how do you say goodbye to a dumb alien who doesn't know...
I'll be right
goodbye. What if you just kicked him in the ass and said leave?
Just be like...
And so he goes,
take him fucking back. Boom.
And so he goes to his planet, it's like kicking people in the ass, like, bye. Bye. Get out of here.
This is how they say their customer goodbyes.
It's like Third Rock from the Sun. I don't think about them doing that. But oh no, I thought about that.
I'd be bad and teach aliens like bad things to be like spank them on the butt and be like, this is how we say goodbye.
What about
to
Paul?
Women.
Did you ever watch Paul?
I love Paul.
You like that movie?
I have it on DVD or Blu-ray.
Is it pretty good?
I like it, honestly.
What about how'd they treat the little alien, the little visitor from another planet?
Wait, what's up?
And Paul, how did they treat them?
It's pretty much like an R-rated E.T.
Oh, really?
Kind of. Because he's been on Earth since Roswell. He was the Roswell alien.
Okay, yeah.
So he's been on Area 51 since then, and he finally escapes. And he's finally going to go home. It's a road trip film.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And yeah.
It's good, though?
It's good. It's really funny. It's a good stoner comedy, you know? And I like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and...
It's like, I was very excited about that movie. I really wanted to see it. I'm just like,
I was about to say, I'd let you borrow it, but I know you'd never watch it.
Let me shade me.
Let me tell you a funny story. There's two things I always remember with Paul. One is my girlfriend Sam's mom. When she saw it, she's like, they should have not put so much swearing and stuff, so it could have been PG for all the kids to watch. And it's like, that was kind of the point. It wasn't supposed to be for kids. It's supposed to be a raunchy.
You want PG Paul, right?
Watch E.T. It literally almost is E.T., but, you know, a road trip film.
Yeah.
And raunchy.
And
then the other thing I remember is one day at the theater, 3 different things happened during the first Friday Paul came out. In the same theater, because we had 2 prints of it. I remember that. But it was in 2 different theaters, and this happened one showing after another in the same theater. First, people were caught doing sexual activities.
Really?
Yeah.
In Paul?
In Paul.
You saw it. Is there anything in there to warrant that behavior? Okay, cool.
Not really. 3 tits, nice. No.
Maybe they were from another planet and they were just turned on by that Paul character.
Maybe they're just horny college kids.
Maybe they're just like, oh, that Paul alien. Look at him. Look at that big old alien cranium.
Yeah.
I like his greeny small body or whatever.
His little gray body.
And she's like talking shit to him. She's like, hey, you like that right there? That alien body? And he's like, yeah, baby. No, she can't go ahead.
Creepy skinny body. Looked like an African child.
Did he?
Well, you know, that stereotypical skinny gray alien.
Yeah, skinny gray alien, yeah.
Then the second thing was people were smoking pot in the theater.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And then the last one...
Same couple. Sorry.
No, the other couple went away. Then the last one was a fight broke out.
A fight broke out in Paul?
Yeah.
About what?
I don't remember.
No one knows.
But yeah, we had to call the cops 3 times that night.
All same 3 people.
Yep.
They were just
all
like,
on a Friday.
You want a little bit of this alien weed? I don't know. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Why would that cause anything? Maybe because a lot of people just don't know. Yeah, people just don't know. A lot of people, like with comedies of those nature, stoner comedies, people choose to come in to the auditorium theater, to the theater either drunk or stoned.
Yeah.
You know, they choose because I think it's a belief that it would heighten the experience.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, so if I can giggle during this comedy the entire time. So like when people people actually smoke some weed to go watch the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah.
And that one other film that was kind of trippy.
I can understand that actually.
That scene was freaking trippy,
right?
Dude.
That was real trippy.
I think it would have been more. I think it would have been trippier if you LSD or something. That would have sent you over the edge because all these little weird characters and shit jumping off the screen. That would have been.
That SpongeBob 2 movie was not bad.
Or some mushrooms or something. Yeah, it was not.
It was actually pretty.
They came wreck.
They really did
for that one. You know,
like. I thought
it was gonna be shit.
I know because of the advertising. Right?
Yeah,
it's always the
totally
advertising. You know, same thing with Paddington, right?
Yeah, it was
we thought it would look stupid, but Paddington was amazing.
Paddington was our movie of 2015. Fuck that.
It's on my top 10 list. Honestly, I loved Paddington.
Why do we always go there? We always go back to Paddington.
Paddington was great.
It really was.
It was fun.
Do you own it?
Not yet.
Okay, see now
I'm waiting for it to get a little cheaper.
Oh yeah, okay, I got you. It's not cheap yet.
I haven't checked.
Oh,
I haven't gone looking.
I think that was the one to own. Man, that's
one to own for sure.
Just because you enjoyed it that much.
It's so much fun, and I know a lot of my friends actually want to see it after I told them it was really good.
Okay,
yeah,
and they should watch it. Yes.
Everyone should watch Paddington. I think it's good for the family. It's good for an adult. You know, smart, funny, and really good effects.
All right, and okay, here's another food for thought. It's another segment that I have. It's gonna go your movie segment, then your food for thought. Okay. It's just things I like to think. I want you people to think about. Okay, I was thinking about. Okay, have you ever felt like a Starman?
Oh,
A visitor from another planet.
Every day.
Do you every day?
Every day. No.
No, seriously, no. It could be. No, true.
Could we be star people?
No. But have you ever felt? It's basically meaning not like you're a star, like you're a visitor from, like you're just out of place. You're a fish out of water. You know? Have you ever felt that?
No, not really.
No?
Honestly. I've always felt like I fit in all right. I mean, sometimes
Intriguing.
Yeah.
So not like going to new schools or anything like that, or
No.
wow, totally opposite. So I guess I'm gonna talk on this subject. I totally.
I'm not black.
I know. It's not even that, because with me, it's like, okay, yeah, you can say,
like, can I touch your hair?
And race is Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? But yet, I had all my cousins and stuff with me and all that too. So I really never felt like that. I felt more so indifferent or different when I moved to Alaska, and yeah, I felt very out of place there because I don't know if it was something like an awakening within me, because as a kid, I was basically in Arkansas. I was just, I was just me. I was just JJ,
Yeah.
growing up with them. And for some of people always said I was weird of sorts. I don't know why. Because I was goofy, so I like to have fun. But yet I think it had something to do with my upbringing, because we were those bastard children, We were the children who mom couldn't take care of them, and so we went here. So think about this: it's like, okay, I was going to a family with, my cousins and stuff. They're your cousins and everything, but yet you're still looked at as, that outsider. You're not really taken in because they do as much as they can. A lot of times you're relative, but they have a family of themselves, and so it was like that feeling. It's like, on the outside looking in, like, oh yeah, I know, knowing that you're not a part of this thing, that was kind of, I grew up with a lot of that, and so then it continued when I moved to Alaska from Arkansas, because that was like, straight up different, I was small southern town of like, just no people. Then I moved up to Alaska, this Air Force base with a lot of kids, a lot of different kids, mixed race kids, and everyone's happy, everyone's getting along, everyone's like, what? There's no racism here? There's probably was, but we were little, who cares?
Yeah.
But, a lot of that stuff is not really, experience on a base, because, they're just, you grow up with everyone. It's a melting pot of different races and stuff, and so, but being up there was like weird, because I was just like happy to be out of Arkansas. So I was just, any friend I could make, I tried to make a friend, but I was just so goofy, and I guess I was just weird. People, they use a lot of those adjectives to describe me at that time. So I felt a lot of like, I felt kind of like that weird little spaceman, like just came from like Arkansas. I had this tongue, this southern accent. I would just come in and say these things, and I would say stupid things, and because I was just, I was a goofy. I don't know who I was back then. I really don't. But then fast forward, you move to like Arkansas. I moved to here,
Arizona.
And for some odd reason, everyone in Arizona, junior high, they were welcoming of the J Dog, because it's basically, oh, new kid. It's like, and so then I was like, I learned certain ways to use basketball and stuff like that.
Token over here.
Yeah, but or like, have you ever been in at a party or something like that? That's where you just what?
Yeah, asking me if I would go to parties.
Well, you probably, come on. Don't be
Only
that
party
guy.
I go to is D&D parties.
I'm not saying that,
The only party I need is Final Fantasy.
Or you could be in a public place where you seem like out of place or something. Like, have you ever felt that? Like
I have, actually.
That scene in a train station where like you're standing there and everyone else is moving around you, and they do it in a fast pace,
and everyone else is
moving around you and stuff. But yet, you're just there,
Yeah.
What about that REM song,
Which one?
Sitting in the corner. That's me in the corner, in the spotlight.
That's
losing my religion, Beautiful song.
It's a fucking amazing song.
You guys go listen to that damn song.
Go listen to R.E.M.
Go listen to R.E.M. Yes.
Listen to R.E.M.
That, see, I don't know, but something about that song, I played that a lot.
I did too. I loved that song in high school.
It's
like,
just,
I listened to that
because that's what high school makes you feel like sometimes. It's just like, who am I within this universe of these people, you know? Because everyone's just going this way, that way.
I guess there was one example in high school.
Yeah.
It was film class, actually. I felt really out of place because it was there weren't a lot of seniors or anything. There was nobody I really knew in that class at all. And like first quarter, I had to like pretty much work with the table I was with, and I was not like any of them. I was this metalhead dude who listened to metal and shit.
Yeah.
And
so did they look at you differently a little bit? Yeah, they looked at me
differently, but I started getting along with them, and like one of them I'm in contact with, Clifford.
Yeah.
He was this really cool freshman I knew then. And I haven't talked to him in a while, but like he was really into Tarantino and shit.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah,
at that Lady time, Gaga. Yeah. And Lady Gaga. Sweet. Lady Gaga. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Because he loved
that first album.
Yeah.
Perfection.
He went crazy for that second one too, which I was like, man, that one's okay.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I was at the
first one was good.
At the question him on that one, but the first one,
the second one had its moments.
Had moments.
It had good moments. You know, Bad Romance was good.
Yeah, Bad
Romance was fantastic. Actually, I think that's a fantastic song. In my opinion, I like it. There we go, Lady Gaga music videos where she's an alien in Bad Romance.
Oh, that's true. There you go. Yeah. See, hey, goes full circle, people. So yeah. So and sometimes, you know, like even me, I'm a black dude, but whatever. Yeah, but yeah, you can make yourself.
I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm bigly black.
Trap beat. No, it's good.
Sorry, whenever I couldn't help but think of that.
Oh, black y'all, motherfucking black y'all. I'm black y'all.
Yeah, and then I think of that.
Doing my thing, y'all.
Because I think of two songs whenever I think of black people. I think of that one.
Go up and down the street, y'all.
These niggas ain't real. That song, I think of that one too.
Which one's that one?
It goes, these niggas ain't real. These niggas ain't real. I can't remember past that.
What?
I can't remember who does that one. I have it on my iPod. But I only remember it for a YTMND.
What song? I mean, what band is this?
I can't remember for the life of me. I just remember there's a YTMND. It's a website that has like random like little sub websites that like show little flashes, and it showed black mannequins, and it said that words on the top, these niggas ain't real, and it played that song. Sorry, that's really funny, you know.
I don't even know why I'm laughing.
It's really funny though.
It's funny. Yeah.
It really is.
It's funny in the context. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that one. That's fucking stupid. The shit that you found on the web.
Big Tuck. That's who sings it.
Oh, Big Tuck.
Yeah.
Big Tuck. Is he an alien?
No, I don't think he is.
No, fuck him, man. That's good.
He's an illegal.
Like from where? Like I don't fucking know. It was the 1990s.
I think that was a 2000s one. That was like a mid 2000s, like
yeah. Because you think about I say 2000 like it was like so close, but it's almost 20 years ago.
I know. Right?
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, right.
It's 10 years now. It's 16 now. Shit.
Yeah.
I think it was post crunk.
Oh,
it's post like that crunk. You know,
yeah,
crazy.
that little John. The just yelling raps.
Yeah,
they're not even yelling raps. They're just yelling hooks.
Yeah, they were just yelling
basically with a beat on behind it, man. It's just a dance beat. What you call it? Smash beat or something like dun 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 dun. Get back at it. No, something like that. Okay.
I'm gonna say one word.
Yeah, basically. And you're just gonna dance
and do it again. I'm gonna say one word.
They made that stuff real popular. They made that popular doing nothing. You know, they weren't doing much.
They did jackets.
It was just all about getting people into clubs, man.
Yeah, and dancing.
Yeah, that's all it was about. Yeah,
it's about a good hook.
That's all you needed. Just need that hook.
They had good hooks for what it's worth.
Yeah, but every now and then I think about that. You know, sometimes I find myself like early on, you know, because a lot of these situations, you know, you can make into better situations, but like at parties or something like that. When I was like, cause I was, because always being a black guy a lot of times at some of these parties is just like,
yo, bro, you can dance.
it's like, really? Like, my thing is like, I think it probably would have been better experiences if I was just more outgoing,
Maybe, yeah.
But a lot of times I would put myself in the corner, so just like, okay, let my wife go out there and talk and stuff, and I would just go into the corner and just like, okay. There was one time I went to a wedding. I just had my notebook. I wrote down a whole damn script, man. I was just like, what are you writing? I'm like, scripts. Are you taking notes on that? So I'm like, are you studying this? I'm like, nope.
I'm surprised you weren't sketching or
I
something.
was just writing, I was just writing. I had this script idea, and I just wanted to like just write it out, and because they were cause a lot of this stuff, when you're in certain niches, certain niche groups, they talk amongst themselves. A lot of them is about work, especially if it's from people like who have their work friends or something. Yeah. It's just like, I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. So if it goes to movies or something like that, or books or music, bam. J-Dog, I'll chime in. That's when you get me active. Plus, throw down a couple. Then I'm like, what's up? Let's talk. I would talk your damn ear off. I got problems like that. But
yeah,
it's like alcohol, man. It's fucking liquor, man. It'll loosen me up. Like, loosens the tongue. Right. It loosens the tongue. And it's just like, shit, monkeys, uncles. It's like, what did you just say? Nothing. And then it's like the true J-Dog comes out. I don't want to say that's a true J-Dog, but maybe that is, maybe I suppress it mentally, but then the alcohol just, when you lose inhibition, it's like, oh yeah.
You gotta release your key.
Yeah, the real Jerry wants to come, the real person inside you wants to come out like, I want a body, bitch. Why you been holding me down? But yeah. Okay, so, you know what a flavor text is?
Yeah, flavor text on like posters.
What is
shit. Like you mean like on posters?
So I want a weekly flavor text.
Okay.
What'll be a flavor text for this episode from the Christopher the Rupel? That would get people to
flavor text.
About like a Starman or something.
I'll be right here.
Oh, that's good flavor text, yeah. But yeah, that doesn't work, does it?
No,
like if you just like unless you pointing at the heart. If it's a poster of just ET pointing at Dave's heart.
I gave you a baby.
There you go. I gave you a baby. The story of Mary and Joseph. Starman. Okay. And the mortal worlds of David Bowie. Okay, what will be my flavor text? I wanted to put a lyric from the song, but I can't think of one.
Yeah. Changes.
No, I would say to infinity and beyond. I like that one. That's a good flavor text right there. And what what I'm saying? Send David Bowie out, because there was one person I was talking about. They were like, you know what? I just hope he's like in space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I hope he made it to Mars. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what? Wouldn't that be a great like a thought to have, or something like, you know what? You just picture this guy just wandering Mars. Think about that shit. Think about a cool ass David Bowie in one of those nice little suits, just fucking cruising Mars. There's no like helmets. He's not the Martian. He's not fucking Matt Damon. He's just David Bowie on Mars. It's all red and shit. He's in a black. He's in a like a white suit.
Ziggy Stardust.
Huh?
Why can't I be Ziggy Stardust?
Oh, I can be Ziggy Stardust, man. I don't care. Whatever works for you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever works for you. I'm thinking like this picture I saw this David Bowie in this sleek freaking tailored suit.
That's how everyone remembers him now. I only think of him as
the perfect man. Oh, what they call him? The blonde gent or something like that. They call him. He has a name that he goes by.
The booty.
Okay, whatever. But booty, that's what I picture of the Bowie. Just on Mars, fucking chilling.
Booty tang. There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Mars, just chilling, man. Yeah. That's what that's my image. So we go out on that note, you guys. Rest in peace, David Bowie. I'm sitting here with Christopher the Rupel. Oh, wait. I'm not even going to do it like that. I am Jerry J.J. Wayne Graham.
I'm Christopher the Rupel.
That's a wrap and not a burrito. Or Starman. Or a little.
That's a Starman, not the thing.
No little 1-inch penis off a doll.
The little porcelain pee-pee.
If a doll says, hey, kiss me here, don't do it. It's a trick.
Kiss me goodnight.
What if he had Pinocchio powers down under? Pinocchio powers down.
I've got a 12-inch penis. Oh, I just told the truth. I guess it's going down now.
Are you asleep? No. You're not asleep. I see you. No, you don't. It's like it becomes like a tent. Turn off that light, Pinocchio.
The light's not on.
Watching, he was looking at nudie mags underneath the covers.
I know you're looking at Tia Tequila down there.
No, I'm not. Can we go fund her? She needs some rent.
You know, she needs to pay her overly expensive rent.
Stupid ass bitch. Sorry. Fucking stupid.
It was really stupid.
You know what? You just move. Just move. You have a kid. Go somewhere where you're freaking... where you can afford it.
Yeah.
Or do more porn.
Yeah.
Come on. You got Masamenos. You got two other sides there. If you don't want to do more porn, then, cut your budget down in half.
Right.
Because that ain't working for you. Or start working. How about that?
She's got no...
J-O-B.
I'm pretty sure she has no freaking...
No bread.
No...
work ethic.
Skills.
Hershey sucking me dick. Sorry. That's horrible, Jerry. Horrible.
Horribly hilarious.
What was that one? What was that? It was off a movie, yeah. He's like shaking, his like lips will flutter and stuff. Oh man. Watch Dogma too.
Yeah, watch Dogma. It's a really good movie. I haven't watched that in years.
What's his name?
Alan Rickman.
Yeah, Alan Rickman, man. Watch Dogma. And fucking just watch Die Hard too.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Die Hard also.
And I reference you, please, if you this is a lot of outtakes. I like putting outtakes stuff. So this is our outtake stuff. Listen to Hollywood Babylon. The recent episode, Kevin Smith talks about working with Alan Rickman. But at the end of that segment where he's talking about Alan Rickman, he plays a clip from Dogma. He's like, no, I want you guys to remember him from this clip. And it's this clip from this movie. I can't remember. I'll put it in the show notes at Talking with Burritos /26, 25, right? 26, actually.
I don't remember.
This is 26, yeah. Talking with Burritos /26. Go there. And it's going to be this movie that Alan Rickman was in his earlier days, but it's this beautiful scene. I just listened to it and it almost had me crying. Yeah. It's basically him and his wife just trying to express to one another, outdo one another, and express to one another how much they love each other. And I love you more. I love you more. I love you more. But then it turns into this moment where he's playing like an instrument, maybe piano, and they're singing, and oh my goodness, he says, like, if you want to see Alan Rickman truly happy, he said, watch this scene because it was just so beautiful. And so I want to look it up. I actually want to look up the entire movie and then do that.
It was obviously Sweeney Todd.
No, it wasn't Sweeney Todd.
It was Sweeney Todd.
It's a romance. It had to be earlier. It had like a title, something. To love, something love. I love you, not care for monkeys.
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
No, it wasn't that one. But that was a dope ass movie.
It is a really good movie.
Yeah.
Sense and Sensibility?
No.
Rasputin?
No. Keep going.
Galaxy Quest?
No. Love that movie.
I know, right? We Know Where You Live?
No.
The Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
No. Nothing earlier?
Nothing that you can look. I'm not positive I'm gonna know it by the title, Yeah. I'm already at the bottom, sorry.
Okay.
It was obviously when he was in King of the Hill.
Was he?
Yeah, he was actually in an episode of King of the Hill when the Renaissance Fair came in. It's a really good episode.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a really funny one, and then
see, the dude would just do things, man.
Yeah, he had to fake a Texan accent at the end of it, and it's the most god-awful thing. Because it's like, God damn it, I'm losing my Renaissance Fair.
Wow, I am not seeing it on this IMDb,
there's so many fucking movies.
I'm going to have to just put that in the show notes. Oh, this is not in chronological order.
Yeah, it is.
No, because there was a 1975 and then a 2012.
What? You even see that shit.
No.
He didn't work in 1975 as a
he's
movie.
in Alice Through the Looking Glass. He's in this.
Yeah, he was the caterpillar in the first one.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will.
Oh god, they're gonna sell the shit out of that for that movie.
Yeah, I will put that in the show notes once I look it up. What that reference?
That movie is awful.
The Lunch? No. Oh my goodness, man! I would love to share it with you guys.
It was a Half-Blood Prince.
I recommend you guys look at the show notes seriously, or I'll try to put it before the episode just to mention it, so you guys don't have to search for it. But oh my goodness, it was just I was just listening to it and almost to tears because it just seemed like such a beautiful scene, So I'll put that in the show notes again. Talking with Fritos. Oh, /
Are you looking at the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
I don't freaking know because I got lost, man. Okay, but anything, hey, you guys gonna hook us up?
God damn it! Now I clicked on it too again.
If you guys are interested, you guys want to go over to Facebook, you guys can like us on Facebook at Facebook/ Talking with Burritos.
Love Actually?
No, it wasn't that one either. No, / Talking with Burritos, or tweet us at Talking Burritos, or tweet the Rupel at the Rupel, or tweet me at JJ Wayne Graham
at the Rupel.
Yeah, he can tweet me at the Rupel too. He'll just tweet it back. So, or we check us out on Instagram
and awfully something.
No, not even that one. I know it's weird. I haven't seen the title. So you guys, look us up there. Would like to hear what you think about some of these questions. I'll put them in a post, so you'll probably see that there, so you guys can respond to those. If you like, it's a Starman, the Starman moment in your life, or the fish out of water moment in your life, or like how do you tell an alien goodbye?
Yeah, well, I want to hear this one.
All right,
are you gonna babble on about why you can't leave?
I'll try to do a video post. I'm trying to get over my shyness and just fucking do it. I'm so scared. Okay, you guys, that's been Talking with Burritos again. We out.
Deuce is our wild.